lot of trial and error. Just, does this fit with my style of trading or what I think? And if it didn't, I find that those were the worst trades that I took. And I was also getting berated and battered every day. There was a good couple month span where every day I was like losing money.
I did what I call like the 1000% ROI challenge on my website, and within 1 month I was up 250%, because like basically up until that point I was always trying new techniques, seeing which works best. So because I basically gained all this practice and all this experience, and like I took the liberty of being okay with losing a little bit, I now know like the different strategies that really work and put them to use, and like really create ROIs that crush not just the market but most other traders.
For me, I look at the stock. Basically, I'll look at it at open. I try to sit on my hands until about 9:45, 9:50, because as I've tracked my trades in Profitly and writing them down, I see that if I make an entry before then, it's usually going to go against me. If I go long, I usually do not profit. So I try to wait until there's a clear reversal on the day around 9:50, and because there's the morning panic, right? So if it's gapped down, you have some short covers that are just going to execute immediately. So it's going to spike up a little bit, but then it's probably people are going to continue in the same direction, and it's going to go ahead and it's going to continue down until about 10 o'clock, and then it's going to go ahead and rebound.
A big part of my trading style is I like to let the trade come to me. So I'm usually on the short side of the trade, because I'm waiting for the charts to get overextended, the ones that have run a lot already. And once I feel like that momentum is exhausting and that momentum is turning, that's when I start looking to strike, and I start looking to short sell it and ride it back down some. So it's less of a predicting game of, okay, which one of these is going to make the move, and it's a patience approach and it's a waiting approach.
That's definitely part of it for sure. I mean, for my personal kind of trading strategy, I love the hype. I love finding what everyone is talking about, especially for these little tiny stocks. That is what moves most of these stocks, is the upcoming news, the hype towards it. So when I come to finding a plan to find these stocks, I try to find what came out with the newest news, what's the hottest news of the day. Once I find the hottest news of the day, it usually comes down to about 5 or 4 stocks every morning. And from there, I kind of do my own little what's support, what's resistance, what have these past chart setups look like. And from there, I can finally, kind of go into more depth about what is the day going to open. And out of those 4 or 5 stocks, once the market does open, probably about 1 or 2 of them is only going to follow the plan I like.
You can't trade the same stock every day for the most part, right? You have to literally find the one that's moving. Apple, there's a few that move a lot, but for the most part, every trader that I've met that trades stocks has to do homework to find the right stock to trade. And they literally have to have, the typical kind of 20 screens in front of them with 20 charts to be able to find, the right opportunity. And I've just found that to be stressful, because, like I said in the beginning, I joke around, but I'm serious when I say this. I'm lazy. I don't want to sit here all day to trade.